The mute boy just gently touched the abandoned baby's head. In the next second, a golden light shot out from the infant and instantly entered his body. Unexpectedly, the boy who had been mute his whole life suddenly spoke, calling out to his mother. The woman couldn't believe her ears and tearfully embraced her son. Overjoyed, she listened to his plea and decided to adopt the baby. She brought the infant back to the warlord's mansion to raise her as a little princess. It was revealed that this was no ordinary baby. Her biological father, a cruel man, had swapped her at birth with his illegitimate child. He then ordered his butler to abandon her in the streets. The man didn't know that his real daughter was a lucky star, and the child he kept was a jinx. As soon as the abandoned baby arrived at the mansion, good things began to happen. The old madam, who had been in a coma for a year, suddenly woke up, her health miraculously restored. The doctor was shocked to find that the rare medicine they needed had suddenly arrived in abundance. Seeing her grandson speak in her own sudden recovery, the old madam knew the baby was a blessing. She immediately gifted the infant a precious golden lock. Just as the family was celebrating, the woman's scheming rival arrived uninvited. She immediately began to mock the woman and slander the baby's origins. But the woman was not one to be bullied. She exposed the rival's secret of being another man's mistress. When the rival threatened her, the woman pulled out a gun without hesitation, aiming it directly at her forehead. The rival was terrified and quickly fled, but not before the baby used her powers to make her stumble and fall. Afterward, the baby sensed that her new father, the warlord, was in trouble on the battlefield. He was short on funds and supplies. The baby immediately used her magic to send him a giant bronze ding full of gold bars. The man saw this as a sign from the heavens and, filled with newfound confidence, led his troops to a decisive victory. Meanwhile, the baby's biological father was enraged by the warlord's success. Unexpectedly, he received an offer from foreigners to help him destroy the warlord's mansion. He immediately took his men and stormed the residence. As the woman bravely stood against him, the man revealed his sinister plan. He had already planted a bomb on the warlord's returning train. Just as he said this, a deafening explosion was heard from outside the city. The woman's heart sank, but she stood her ground to protect her family. The man aimed his gun at the boy, but just as he was about to fire, the warlord appeared at the door, having miraculously survived.